I've been through hell and back and the flow still cold. Been through hell and back and the flow still cold. Been through hell and back and the flow still cold. Been through hell and back and the flow still cold. Been through hell and back and the flow still.
So, never thought I'd own it. Now on a mission to kill every single opponent. Oh, they asking but they don't want it. The answer to all their questions is simply just a proponent of owning insecurities. I ain't owning that. I'm just trying to get home, I don't care where the corona's at. I'm just trying to add a few notes to my almanac. Not holding back, we brought it back. The bomber jack, the coldest cats. Corner ain't coldest back, that whole team been dead though. Digging and digging below the surface, but they move cause we said so. Taking a trick in the moment that may be best, shit just let go. Move on to the dollars, even the vatos don't count pesos. It's not cool, like something we all do, like getting degrees that none of us ever use. The higher Fahrenheit, got the air feeling tight. Feeling like any stage, any crowd I'll kill tonight. They steady tryna figure me out. Stop tryna figure me out. They still tryna figure me out. Stop tryna figure me out. I groove, move, live, life, slow. Don't care what it seems like. Move, groove, live, life, slow. Don't care what it seems like. It's funny now, if it don't make sense, they talking about money now. Like, why you trying to count another man's pockets? Man, that's puppy chow, dummy foul. Like it ain't my fault you walked in with a bummy style. Now every rap you rap is the same. Don't be such a grumpy child. Looking for the next level of my Americana apparel. Flow flowing with milk and honey, I'ma dance all over the barrel. Get back to the payroll, maybe better to lay low. The discipline pursuit of blessings starting to make its case known. I'm comfortable in being whatever God made me. Lately, I've been living my more faith than less safety, and that makes the naysayers get all the way in they feeling. As the holiday keeps on building, I'm on vacation, I'm on this ceiling, I'm on this feeling. I am the awesomest, I am the arsonist, I am the one that set the fire ablaze, but yet the cautionist. I tend to walk in the dichotomy, but I am not a partialist. I could do nothing apart from His grace, gives me the confidence, peace. They steady tryna figure me out. Stop tryna figure me out. They still tryna figure me out. Stop tryna figure me out. I groove, move, live, life, slow. Don't care what it seems like. Move, groove, live, life, slow. Don't care what it seems like.
Hollywood cook with a touch of under the cover scene. Wasn't really with it, they looking, God, what you done to me. You need a better barber, you're out of line like my cousin G. And you can keep me married, I'm higher than you could ever be. I'm relevant, now that this planet still in my element. I'm elegant, pedigree proven, I'm with the heavens in this regiment. My brothers and sisters got bullets and blisters. My set off was glitter, y'all rappers got glitter, but I bleed gold like a Midas, I'm not your highness. Please don't piss me off, I might whoop your highness. Y'all who the finest, know where the finest, y'all mountain climbers. I just speak at the movies out the way like it's Luda. I'm a firm believer in picking out the switch that you beat with. What truth do you keep with? The only truth there is, and I don't know if you seeing this. I'm seeking, I ain't got no ceiling. Peep the dry bar, I'm peeling. I'm Peter Pan, ain't no hook, but I'm reeling. They pump your feelings.
They steady tryna figure me out. Stop tryna figure me out. They still tryna figure me out. Stop tryna figure me out. I groove, move, live, life, slow. Don't care what it seems like. Move, groove, live, life, slow. Don't care what it seems like.
Time to show the world that top is what I strive for. Greatness is a journey I'm willing to stride for. Consistency is key and I don't take no time off. Against the odds, I put it all on the line for a lesson learned for every flaw I'm gonna make. Consequence I undertake, putting all my trust in faith. Failure won't become my fate. 10 toes down, I never fold. Give it all to reach my goal. As my name is stone, when my story's told. Say I did it for the... On the battlefield there lies a warrior. Many tried and failed, but I remain victorious. Strip away my fame, all the money, glamour, and gold. But you can never take my soul, no. I'm in it for the glory. 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 Going up, yeah, we going up. Take it to the sky, going up. Yeah, we going up. Glory on the rise, going up. Yeah, we going up. Take it to the sky, going up. Yeah, we going up. Glory on the rise. Look where I came, look where I'm gone. My second wind, I feel reborn. Just heating up, just getting warm. They had their rain, I came to storm. Overcome obstacles when I perform. They feel impossible, I take it on. If you're not willing to risk what is average, you're gonna settle for what is the norm. Can you feel it? Prosper for the honor, what I pledge. Do you feel it? Not afraid to jump over the ledge. Perseverance. I suspect what problems are ahead. Others inspired to be avaricious, but instead I want the glory. You can keep the cash, I want the credit. Immortality is being remembered when you exit. Confidence is key. Anything I want or I'ma get in my control. Failure can only manifest if I let it. Show them I'm a warrior, develop through it all. Made it out the rebel, I survive in any war. Know that there's a win outside of every single loss. Make it known when my story comes across that I did it for the. On the battlefield there lies a warrior. Many tried and failed, but I remain victorious. Strip away my fame, all the money, glamour, and gold. But you can never take my soul, no. I'm in it for the glory. 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 Going up, yeah, we going up. Take it to the sky, going up. Yeah, we going up. Glory on the rise, going up. Yeah, we going up. Take it to the sky, going up. Yeah, we going up. Glory on the rise. Oh, 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 careful who you cross, careful who you test. Give me your worst and you'll get my best. Cause I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. Careful, I'm a lion, don't test my pride. Standing like a mountain, looking the devil right in his eyes. Know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I am a fighter. Fighter. Got no limits, I got no fears. Only got my blood, my sweat, and my tears. Know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down. I am a fighter. I am
rise up like smoke from a gun. Like a brand new sun. Since the day I was born a fighter, I rise up like smoke from a gun. Like a brand new sun. Since the day I was born a fighter, I rise up, I rise up, I rise up, I rise up. Since the day I was born a fighter, I am a fighter.
Said I feel brand new. Feel brand new. Yo. Yeah, I'm wound up in the me step up. I've been waiting all day. Into the game like I'm wearing warm-ups. Nah, I don't play. Born with a curse, fake rappers in my universe, that's way. Man to the game, so if you catch me with a stack, that's bait. Woo! Usually rhyming is where you can find me. Ain't no rowing team, but the crew behind me. Fake friends kill me, but the truth divide me. Winning despite the fact you despise me. All I do is rep the homies, homie. I don't listen to birds, you gotta show me. You ain't talking money, then you talking cheap. We a pack of wolves and we gotta eat. Yeah. Feel brand new, feel brand new, feel brand new. Me and my crew, feel brand new, feel brand new. So we feel brand new, feel brand new, feel brand new. Me and my crew. All we ever do is thunder up. We hit the stage, we ready to raise, we thunder up. Thunder up. Stay in your place, we get in your face and thunder up. Thunder up. We hit the stage, we ready to raise, we thunder up. Thunder up. Stay in your place, we get in your face and thunder up. We gonna thunder up. Open the door, let me tell you what it's in for. Had enough for my old friends, yeah, I just knew that I wanted more. They was too concerned with what they wore, meanwhile I was running up the score. Now I hear where I land, homie, you understand, I bring thunder like I'm Thor. Called moms up and I swore she gon' get everything she praying for. Nowadays she be laying out cause them bank accounts, yeah, they offshore. You ain't down with your surroundings, then you gotta change your decor. Staying hungry like a carnivore, we don't go to sleep, we just go to war, man, y'all don't get it. Yeah, we did it. Legendary, can I get a witness? Couldn't afford to keep the lights on, look at us now, homie, we the littest. Don't you forever get your beginnings. Never let the drive diminish. And on the way when you lose people, don't repent, homie, just replenish. Yeah. Feel brand new, feel brand new, feel brand new. Me and my crew, feel brand new, feel brand new. So we feel brand new, feel brand new, feel brand new. Me and my crew, nothing you can do when we thunder up. We hit the stage, we ready to raise, we thunder up. Thunder up. Stay in your place, we get in your face and thunder up. Thunder up. We hit the stage, we ready to raise, we thunder up. Thunder up. Stay in your place, we get in your face and thunder up. Thunder up. We hit the stage, we ready to raise, we thunder up. Thunder up. Stay in your place, we get in your face and thunder up. Thunder up. We hit the stage, we ready to raise, we thunder up. Thunder up. Stay in your place, we get in your face and thunder up. Yeah, thunder up. Thunder up. So they feel brand new. Thunder up. Thunder up.
They don't love you when you cold now. They just want you when you hot. They just want you for your spot. Now they think you forgot. All the times you was down bad and they laughed at you. Now you up, now they mad at you. Taking shots, throwing jabs at you. Observing the game, I'm watching the field. Ay, you either fake or you real. Never been fan of the snake. Slide in your back and smile in your face. No, it's not up for debate. Gotta be you if you wanna be great. Gotta stay true through all of the hate. Eyes on the prize, no time for the fake. Snakes in the grass, gotta cut 'em.
I sure as hell don't, because they told me.
Are you guys race? I hope you guys are ready for a fantastic day of Warzone content and surprises. I am your host, Joey Nubsy, head coach of the Seattle Surge. If you don't know me, let me give you a bit of background. I've been coaching Call of Duty for a few years now. I transitioned to the professional side of things about 3 years ago. and I've just been around for a bit, crafting teams, especially going into this season with the Seattle Surge. Off to a fresh start in 2021. Our lineup for this year, if you don't know, is Octane, Loony, Gunless, and Prestinni. It's a team we, built ground up. We're very excited about, and we've just put a lot of work into preparing for this upcoming season, bringing the brand of, the city of Seattle, the brand of the Surge and Luminosity together, and just giving everyone something great to look forward to. However, we have a lot more on our plate than just this team today, so I'm excited to bring you this very special broadcast, hosted and brought to you by Luminosity Gaming and us here at the Seattle Surge. Today we have the best players in the world, some fantastic personalities, and a huge 2021 Surge kit reveal. But first, let me introduce my co-host for the day, which I am more than excited about. He is a veteran in the scene. He has been with every major organization and now has found his home here with Luminosity Gaming as a content producer and a true legend within the content space itself. He knows gameplay when he sees it. He knows high quality content at all times. Let me introduce my co-host, Arlaw.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I can't even begin to tell you how crazy it is to be here with such a renowned, high caliber name such as yourself. For years, I've heard about you, obviously. So to sit here right now and be able to co-host with you and everything we have to bring to them today, I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am for today. It's speechless.
It's more than a mutual feeling. Someone that has been around. I have seen you at COD events before. We've definitely been same place at the same time type thing. It really shows how the community within esports and our space, Call of Duty individually, can just bring people together even when you don't really know it. And you are a high quality entertainer, so I'm excited to watch some WarZone today and get some sneak peeks into some surprises as well. Now, first thing I want to do before we get into the the nitty gritty details of the platform, the structure we have going on today, I want to kick things off with something that Surge fans have been waiting for a few weeks now. This is our 2021 CDL kit.
Seattle squad is going to be really dangerous.
Seattle's inside! 249! 249! Seattle!
Make some noise for the Seattle Surge!
So as you can see, I clearly am very excited. That was truly an honor to show you guys our new kits for this season, which I love. I love the design of the whole thing. I love seeing the skyline there. It really gives you that, that Seattle home feel, and it feels amazing to represent. If you want to get your hands on this and the other merchandise for our kit this season, and any other exclusive Seattle Surge merchandise, go ahead and head over to shop.seattlesurge.gg. Get your hands on it. Tweet us all some pictures, and we'll show love just like you show love to us. So, getting into a bit more of what we have going on today. Let me break down the format for you a little bit. Arlaw, if you want to jump in here and there and help me out, if you got some insight on the format. Basically, what we're going to be doing is we have my guys who are the Seattle Surge, those 4 players, as well as 8 personalities from Luminosity Gaming. Those guys are going to be in a draft style format, picking teams of 3. And through that, they're going to be in a kill race to basically see who the best team is. There's no sugarcoating it here. We're going to see who the best players out of all these guys are, see the captains and see if they've drafted correctly. The captains being all 4 of the players, Octane, Loony, Prestinni, and Gunless, and just seeing how, their team building is. What are your initial thoughts on their ability to do that? If just from seeing these guys compete.
From seeing the pro players compete, obviously you guys are at a professional level. There's no arguing how talented all these players are. And knowing what I know and who's about to be playing today from Luminosity, I'm really excited. I think that we're about to see some really great lineups and picks for the rosters and some really funny and epic kill moments as well. I can't even begin to tell you how great today is going to pan out.
Completely agreed. And naturally, of course, I'm excited about bringing the Surge players on. But before that, we need to introduce the Luminosity roster.
Get it clipped. Found them all dead.
I have joined Luminosity. Yeah.
My name's Rocky Salmberg, aka Rocky No Hands. I'm the best in the world at playing video games with my mouth.
That is a huge lineup from LG and a huge honor for me. I am pleased to welcome NFL superstar Darius Slay.
Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up?
How you doing today?
I'm doing good, how you doing?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Excited to get into everything today.
Oh yeah, I'm ready today.
Yeah.
You look ready. It looks like you showed up.
Today.
You came for the action. I heard you when we were watching that video. He was watching everyone's shots. And he's like, "Oh, we got some competition."
Oh yeah, there's some guys that shoot now. I'm up there, but I ain't on that now. They were doing some crazy things right there.
Well, you're ready for the competition. You feeling good going into it? What's your overall? Yeah.
I'm always good going to competition, man. I'm a competitive guy. I play cornerback. I'm on now. I'm ready.
So you're ready to capitalize on mistakes?
Oh, easily. They better not catch them slipping. I better not catch them slipping. It's on.
Love that.
How long have you been gaming, or what originally got you into gaming? There has to be something.
Well, I mean, when I was young playing the games, back then, Nintendo 64, all the Sega, Genesis, all that kind of stuff. I've been in it, but what got me to the Call of Duty is just actually I was a big PUBG guy, and so I was playing PUBG for a good minute. Then this WarZone came about. I got good in it, but I've been loving the game since I've been little. So Madden, 2K for sure, but this now WarZone for sure my favorite game.
Is it?
That's awesome.
It's not even close.
What's your favorite game? What's your favorite weapons to work with? Your loadouts potentially. What do you like to rock?
The kilo. I'm a big kilo guy. Very accurate. Don't move much. I say every time it's on you, it's on you. So it don't move, and for some reason I feel like it just follows you as soon as you move. And I gotta have the MP5. I gotta have that.
So you're running kilo and an MP5.
Oh yeah, yeah. They call myself. I'm a temperature checker. So I want to come up on you. I want to check your temperature, making sure you good. So make sure you ain't overheating, because these hot bullets is gonna come quick.
I love that competitive spirit. This is gonna be fun to watch.
That's fantastic. That's all great, but by my account, I'm pretty sure that we're 2 players short. I understand that you're supposed to be introducing 2 more players to the slate. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got some of the best 2 dudes that's out there right now, hot. And one of them played my position, of course. So I've been admiring his game for a long time, ever since he's been a little guy in the league, a little young rook. And, I'm very excited, man, to work with him, man. It's the first time we get to really get into it other than on the field. So, I like to introduce the Griffin brothers.
Their webcam's up. They're outside.
Welcome. Welcome, guys.
Yes, sir. What's up? What's up?
How you guys feeling today?
Feeling good. It's been a lot today. It's been a lot. I've been all over the place, but good day. Sun is
You guys
out,
are feeling
fresh.
You guys feeling ready?
Man, ready to go, man. Always ready.
Of that.
You guys been preparing for this at all?
Definitely.
You guys WarZone gunners?
Oh, of course. We play honestly too much. I would say a lot, but we play every single day, all the time, after practice, before meetings, after meetings, a lot. So while we studying, after we studying, I mean, we kind of just the jacks off trades. We just multitasking. Don't stop playing though.
All right, so you're clearly brothers. Obviously, who's better? Are we going to see some sibling rivalry today, or what's the plan?
Respectfully, we always say 50-50 for camera purposes only. But we have all our debates off camera debates. Maybe one day someone will realize it. Yeah, I think someone will notice. Someone will notice, and then we won't have to do the talking for it. Yep.
So you guys know. So you guys have your own opinion. You guys, okay. I like that. You want to keep it low key though.
50-50 for everyone here.
Right.
I like that.
We'll let the gameplay speak for itself.
Well, hey, welcome to Luminosity. First and foremost, honestly, it's really incredible to have you guys. True superstars, and just a part of the team now. It's really incredible.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having us for sure. Appreciate that.
Definitely really excited to work with all of you.
What got you guys into gaming? You say now that you're obviously competitive with each other. Did any of that competitiveness, start at a young age with video games, or was it mostly just left on the field?
It was definitely the video games. That's something that we kind of fell in love with at an early age, and I feel like everything we did already was a competition. It doesn't matter if playing the game or eating the most slice of the pizza. Anything we had to do, everything was a competition. So the games definitely involved that a little bit more over time, including now, to the point where we have to talk about how we have to be 50-50 on camera, but the debate by itself is absolutely insane. So, but we just fell in love with it at an early age, we were playing outside, we were playing a video game, and we found that love and that passion for it. And like I said, everything was a competition already, and we always wanted to figure out who was the best.
You say you guys are proper motivation for each other. One of you always has to try and be better, so you're both always working your hardest. I respect that.
And we always getting better. Definitely.
Always.
That's incredible. I love to see that connection that a lot of people have, from video games at a younger age, then coasting it to being older and having that same connection, that same rivalry too. It's really amazing to see. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming on here and joining us for a day that's hopefully going to be a lot of fun and be a good introduction to Luminosity for you guys.
Yeah, definitely, man. Appreciate you for having us again. We're going to have some fun and we're going to enjoy the day. Let's do it. Yes, have a good time.
Let's get it.
Look.
Okay. So now you guys have met the teams. Let's go through a little bit of housekeeping before the show starts, just so we're all on the exact same page. Teams will be drafted by the Seattle Surge captain, that being all 4 of the players. They're going to be selecting LG streamers first, followed by their NFL superstars second, making them teams of 3. The teams will have 1 hour to drop into WarZone and see how many kills they can all rack up as fast as possible. To put it simply, highest kills wins. The team that comes out on top will have a chance to talk to them at the end and see what their strategy was, but they're going to be focusing really hard on getting these kills and just winning, dominating. So, Arlaw, going into this, do you have any preconceptions about how these teams might be trying to be built through the drafting process?
I'm hoping that, I hope other factors are taken into account. I hope it's not strictly just based off of, who might be the best Slayer. I hope that there's, we get to see some good personality matchup. And I'm really hoping that above all else, we get a show that we're all here and excited to watch. I want to be on the edge of my seat. I don't want to have a clear indication of who's winning. I want to sit here with you guys and be here wondering who's going to take it all.
Being a coach and working with the Surge players specifically closely every single day, I certainly have my own opinions on who I feel is going to be, coming out and dominant in WarZone as I've seen them play WarZone, whether it be on stream or, tail end of the off season, even when everyone was grinding it. So I'm definitely excited for the competitive aspect. But the content part cannot be left in the dust at all. These guys are all very entertaining. There's a reason we call ourselves, the vibiest team in the league. We're all about entertainment factor a lot of the time. So we're gonna, hopefully they're gonna put the right people on their squad that can kind of coast momentum off that in game and out, and really see what we can get into.
If I had to ask you really quickly, out of the 4 players, because you work with them every day, who do you think is going to be the best WarZone? Because obviously they don't play WarZone regularly. Who do you think is going to be the best WarZone Slayer?
Okay, so from like an objective leader perspective and can really, help his team succeed, Loony is an obvious pick for me. And he does play a bit of Warzone. He was playing the beginning part of this season a bit on stream. And so I know that he has played it relatively recently, definitely compared to the rest of the guys. From what I saw during the off season, though, and scoreboards on Twitter, whatever it may have been, I think Gunless is going to come out with a lot of passion here, a lot of competitive drive, and I think he has the talent level for it too. So if he can just get a couple of the key pieces around him, I think he specifically is going to be in for a good time here. I want to get into the drafting process as soon as possible, whenever we can, just to see if we can. I kind of want to make some, not predictions, but some opinions based on what I think these guys are going to select just from knowing them. I feel like Octane might try to, kind of a, big brand guy. He loves his content, but I also feel like he might shoot for a high talent level. So expecting to see him pick up maybe a streamer that, specifically plays Warzone, or someone who's very focused on that just to try to get the advantage and win. But at the same time, you really never know how it's going to go with these guys. So going to get a good look at our captains here in just a moment. And I believe we're going to be going straight into the drafting process.
Oh, yo, what it do, baby?
We're
here finally. It's been taking a minute, huh? We're here now. Let's get it going.
Yeah. You're looking good pressing in that jersey, dude.
I appreciate that, gas there. We talk about being the vibiest team, and we gotta show it off today, and you know how it's gonna go, though. It's always been.
Pierce is looking sleepy, so that's just an easy L for him, dude. Look at him.
This guy's gonna show no passion.
Too soon for that guy.
Never shows passion in general, so I think it's gonna be between me and you, bro.
I feel that.
So, all right, whatever you say, buddy. No passion from you in scrims, no passion from you in Warzone, bro.
Don't throw that out there. People are gonna eat that up. I
know. Eat it up. Put it on Reddit. Throw it up.
What the hell?
How's this work? How are we doing these picks here?
Yeah, who gets first picked? Are you just giving it to Sam?
I don't know. Someone's got to tell us how to do this.
I think we'll give Sam the captain first pick, bro.
Guys, I'm glad you got a little bit of commentary in there from the guys. I enjoy just kind of watching them, spectating them be individuals, because it's always entertaining. Going into the drafting process, though, I believe we have
Octane going first, right?
Octane going first,
Octane,
yes.
Followed by Gunless, Loony, and Prestinni in that order.
Yeah, that is going to be the exact order for our drafting process.
No, Preston going last. This is different.
Wow, yeah.
Entry man going last.
I like that, Joe. That was a good one. Finally, some out of you.
All right, Octane, we're starting with you. Who's your first pick?
First pick's got to be Wars, right? Back-to-back multi Warzone champion here. Coming out of Europe to absolutely backpack me through this here event. That was the easy first pick. Wow. That was uncontested. Not even no hesitation.
So fast. You just knew who you wanted. All right.
Well, typically being used to getting carried, you want to coast that over into Warzone as well, right?
Yeah.
Let's make sure.
Such a household name, Joey Nubsy.
Right, totally. Pierce Gunless. Yeah. What will be your first pick going into this?
Definitely going with Rocky No Hands. I think he's got a lot to offer, and I think he's probably going to hard carry me to the dub.
Like that.
I like that. I like hearing my roster say they're going to get hard carried.
I was about to say, our pro player's strategy here is to get carried. This is good.
I don't know if any of you have seen Rocky's gameplay on his TikTok or anything. He plays with his mouth, and he has some of the most incredible snipes I've ever seen. So you couldn't have a better pick. I think Rocky might take it all today.
Oh,
Pierce, I don't want to spoil the secret,
pick?
Pierce, but I said you were going to pick the best, no matter what. So
always
I'm putting a lot of faith.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take.
Who are you picking?
I'm gonna take my guy from Apex. You know, BR experience. You know, movement over there, mouse and keyboard talent. My guy Shiv. Gonna be my pick.
It's a sound strategy picking someone from a BR pass. You know, Octane went for the strategy of picking Wars, who he knows particularly from Warzone. Loony kind of going outside the box, saying, "Okay, I'm gonna one up you here," or maybe not one up, but keep it on the same plane of
one up that big.
Battle Royale.
I think you can do that.
Battle Royale, Shiv. That's a solid pick. Can't go wrong with that.
I'm pretty sure if I followed along closely enough, Shiv just made it to the finals or something as well in an Apex tourney. So he's absolutely on fire with his shot ready. He couldn't. Again, another great pick.
So,
Prestinni, and now you obviously only have one creator left, but again, between his content and personality,
Yeah, why you gotta say it like that? Yeah,
I'm picking this man because he's talented.
Like
he's got the voice. He's got personality. He's an absolute GOAT. He's got it all, man. He's handsome. He's literally the man. I'm taking Anomaly, bro. We're dominating. That's what we're doing. We're shutting up the team.
That's more gas. That's more gas for Anomaly than we
you can't go wrong with Anomaly, all right? First off, the accent alone, you just listen to him in your ears. Have you heard him speak?
You know what I'm talking about? He's got the accent. I got the voice, bro. It's a good mix. That's why I'm picking him. That's my pick.
I love the logic behind that too.
The confidence too behind that. He shut me down. I wasn't trying to sell him short. I was gonna build up to it. He was just like, "I'll do it for you."
You just gave it to him.
He took it all away.
With that being said, let's ship it back up top to Octane. You get your pick. You know, first pick of the NFL superstars. Who you going with?
I gotta go Darius Slay. Lockdown cornerback, absolute unit on the map at all times, on and off the field. I hear he's an incredible Warzone player as well.
Yeah, I hear he locked down your favorite NFL team too.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry
he's
about
also
that.
checking temperatures in game. It sounds like, I don't know if you guys caught that in the halftime, but he was saying he checks temperatures. He runs a kilo and an MP5, and he likes to get close and personal. You ready for that?
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna be running it head first.
Ooh.
The exact gameplay that Sam is used to taking advantage of. People baiting Sam.
Exactly.
So that is phenomenal.
That's me.
There's no opportunity to get his 2 cents in. That's
putting on the gamer grip.
Passing it over to Gunless.
Shut up.
Cheers. Who are we looking at for your NFL superstar?
Definitely have to go with Richard Sherman. That's a definite go.
The champion.
I'm
champion. Literally.
I'm jelly.
I love Richard. Big fan.
Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, this is a stacked lineup for Prestinni in particular. A Seattle native, so someone who's
I'm in heaven right now. I'm in heaven. I'm
naturally pretty excited.
I'm the biggest Seahawks supporter since I was out the womb, and I'm playing with one former Seahawk, two current ones. I'm so hyped, and 2 of them are twins, bro. I'm a twin. I'm so hyped about this. I'm in heaven right now. I think
let's get it, brother.
So
versus energy and scrims though. All right, let's go.
Really though.
With that,
Dan's gonna get hot, bro.
The camera turns on and touches him, man. This is really odd. Maybe we got to start shooting scrims.
Maybe we do, bro. I got all
the twins left.
Maybe that's what it is.
Loony, Dan, which of the twins are you taking in a battle with you and Shiv?
The better one, of course. Akeem, my guy.
What?
Akeem Griffin.
Oh, the better one.
Starting the rivalry already.
They go 50-50 on cam, but I know who truly the better one is.
Oh.
That's respectable.
My guy.
All right, well, Preston,
my guy.
you ready to prove him wrong? Go ahead and
absolutely
say.
Yeah, let's go. I got the other twin brother. Listen, this is my. So if we were to put each other, if I were to put Alec next to me, you know, Dan's got Alec.
Oh,
he's got me. I got Griffin, bro. The other, Griffin, Shaquille. You know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? You know how to be with twins, bro. But we got the vibes, we got the energy, we got that twin telepathic connection. Like, I don't see us losing today. I really just don't.
Doesn't that just work within your own twin, though?
No, yeah, it does work within your. I was just trolling about that, but no, I'm not lying when I say this. There is times where Alec is sad, and I'll just be sad because I feel like something's wrong. I'll call him and he'll tell me something's off. So it is kind of real, but it's not like super real. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I can't sit there and talk to him over brain to brain communication.
Across the country.
He breaks his
texting
leg.
him with my brain. Nah, it's nothing like that, bro. But I can sense when something's off.
So just to run through real quick with you guys, that brings our final teams to Octane, Wars, and Slay.
Dub.
Team Gunless consisting of Rocky No Hands and Sherman. Looney's team having Shiv and Shaquem Griffin. And Prestinni, Anomaly, and Shaquille.
Dang.
Are we feeling good about that, guys? Are we liking where we're at?
Oh yeah, we're ready. We're ready.
I've been ready. I'm trying to
Didn't you have to download the game today?
Nah, I had it.
Okay.
Man. I
don't know if you've been ready. Yeah, I don't know if you've been ready.
Modern Warfare MP5.
I'm sniping. I don't need no OP weapons. That's all for you. You take it up.
Oh, I definitely
I'll get my kills. I'll earn them.
Oh, I definitely downloaded this shit today. I threw up my old PC.
Oh, no way, bro. Pierce is chalked.
Yeah, bro. After Modern Warfare was over, brother, I'm sorry. I threw that PS4 in the trash. I said, no, I'm not. It's shocked.
PS4 in the trash. This guy's rich.
Side bets on who was going to take this all. We thought the
Pierce
superior
wasn't a good
twins. Yeah, we just heard the superior twins in a team, and we heard all these different stacked lineups. But now, I don't know.
It sounds to me like
hard.
confidence.
Harsh is not in here.
Yeah, it sounds like all of you are so confident. Just threw the PS4 out and tossed it back up. Nubsy had so much faith in you when we were talking, and now I'm scared.
All the way, and now we're all trying to get hard carry. That's what's going on.
I mean, I already admitted to it. I want to get hard carried. Please.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to chill.
Let me ask you guys, who do you think has the worst team?
Definitely.
I want to put you on the spot right now.
Sam, you can't say Sam because he has 3 Warzone players.
You literally can't say me because I have the best team, objectively speaking.
Yeah, so
you weigh them down.
It's okay,
Earnings
guys.
check?
Keep it to no, you know what? Keep it to yourselves.
Earnings check.
I just wanted to put that thought in your head to put a little bit of extra
We
competitive
have
drive,
NFL players.
motivation in there. Chip check
Chip
on
check.
and off the field.
MVP check.
Oh,
what?
No, that's
damn.
fair.
Oh,
That's fair.
Ring check.
low blow right there. Wow. Wow, we're starting off with some blood. We're not even in game yet, and there's already blood.
I got nothing. I'm done.
200 punches are being pulled.
2 wins.
I was playing.
Ball guys. Ass, bro. That wasn't even close.
What? I 3-pieced you for the win, bro.
Oh boy.
Hey, no, not
right,
you.
guys.
It was your teammates. It was your teammates.
It wasn't me. 5v5.
It's okay.
Gentlemen.
I mean, you lost the round.
I'm going to let you guys separate, go into your individual channels with your team here. Thank you guys so much for coming in for the draft portion. I wish you all good luck. I have my own, ideas about who's going to do well and who's not. Prove me right, prove me wrong. And, yeah, show me something special. So thank you guys so much for coming in.
I'm hoping for some chokes at this point.
Yeah, honestly, I love the way that draft process went down there.
Absolutely. I don't think we could have asked for a better process. I think the picks, the teams that were put together, I think regardless of, looking at these teams, I think the content alone is going to be hilarious. You've got Prestinni, Anomaly, and Shaquille on the same team. Like, that just sounds like it's going to be hilarious to watch. I can't even wait for that one. And then you have, obviously, as I said, Octane, WarZone, Slay on a team together. It kind of seems like it's stacked in their favor a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It definitely seems like a really, really stacked lineup.
Yeah, I wanted to throw in a subliminal mental block for them. They're asking, who they think the worst team is in hopes that maybe they'd, get a little ego going in early. Maybe they kind of choke to that team, not do well. Well, I like to get into their heads, really test their mental game. I think that's part of my job, right? So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like you said, I think top to bottom, the draft process was phenomenal. I really like the teams that were picked here. I think purely off entertainment value, a team that I'm going to be looking forward to just laugh the whole time through is Prestinni and Anomaly as a duo on that squad. I think that is just pure comedy. It looks like Preston has brought some insane energy today, so it's going to be a good one. I'm really excited about that.
The low blows, the entire ending of the interview was just low blow, low blow, low blow. If Anomaly jumps on that energy,
Look,
we're gonna hear some new jokes today. Today's gonna be phenomenal.
There's something people need to understand. This is the culture that I bring to teams. If we can't collectively roast each other and have a good time, how are we supposed to improve? A winning mindset comes from that team chem. And there's nothing better to build Team Chem than just torching each other's confidence at all times.
Vibing his team is 60%
Easily.
vibes, 40% toxic vibes. Just bash on each other and bring each other up. You have to. If your friends aren't telling you you're bad, you're not getting better.
100%. If it doesn't just come from me and it's coming from all of them calling each other bad, then I don't know what else is going to help. So that's my theory behind it. I'm really excited to get into it. You being on the content side of things, I'm a bit more, I guess, foreign to the content creators themselves, the four in particular that come from Luminosity. Can you tell me a little something about just each of those guys, just a random, tidbit of information that could help their teams?
So obviously Wars is newer to Luminosity. I don't have a lot of prior experience with him, but from the conversations we have had, we were talking WarZone just the other day, and he seems very strategic and informative of the game, obviously being a WarZone creator. And I think regardless of how his gun skill may be today, his knowledge of the gameplay alone and how WarZone plays out, he's a force to be reckoned with. But then if you watched anything from Rocky at all, Rocky has, I think, a 1,000-meter sniper shot out of a helicopter. And if you know anything about Rocky, he plays video games with his mouth. He's paralyzed. And for that alone, I think arguably he might be one of the top 5 players I've ever witnessed. The challenges he's had to overcome, I couldn't do it. I know for a fact I couldn't do it.
Now, I completely agree with you on that end. The obstacles, challenges he's had to overcome. I remember seeing him back, I think it had to have been almost a year ago, maybe 8 months or so. I think I saw him on somewhere on the internet just perusing. It might have even been like one of those like Snapchat story things, whatever it was, where I saw this guy and he was like you said, playing with his mouth, and it was just like a crazy concept to me initially of like how it worked. I think through the video he describes like the mechanical process, how we got into that specifically, and it just, what you said, it's so impressive. It's the fact that he comes through those obstacles and says, I still want to do what I love, and has turned it into something here, and he's landed himself on the best team in the world. It's inspirational. I'm really happy to have him on board here. And Wars, as for him, phenomenal WarZone player across the board. I remember when he was when the WarZone craze kind of started back last year. I remember him and Jukies being those two guys that I would always, hear their name. I would always see them on Twitter. I always see them, whether it be together or separate, just grinding the game and constantly, one-upping each other, getting better. And then Wars eventually, wins. He settles himself, among those top names. And I see him now, like you said, as one of the best competitors in the world. So having him is very exciting. Anomaly. Tell me a bit about this guy. He seems like a character. I've had few interaction with him, but I've laughed throughout most of it.
He is. He's an absolute character. I think from the moment I met him, when we were looking over clips on how we wanted to introduce him, I think I was watching a 30-minute video of him throw pizza dough around his house with his dad, but it just slamming into walls, throwing it against the kitchen. I don't know how you take a personality like that and turn them into a video game creator, but the fact that that is exactly what he is, and now we get to watch that live today with Prestinni, whose attitude and energy was equal, if not more. I just can't wait to see how he feeds off that. He's got some of the most original jokes I've ever heard, and I mean, he's a CSGO player, so I hope he's got some aim, but if he botches it, I honestly, I can't even, I'm excited. It's
kind of co-split off what you said right there with Prestinni. That's why I think Prestinni's been such a good teammate throughout the years too, is he's someone that matches energy really well. And if Anomaly's coming in with a vibe like that and he just wants to laugh and have a good time, Preston is the type of person that can take that vibe, take that energy, and also produce gameplay out of it. Like, just from watching scrims and watching Preston compete over the years, if he's on a vibey team or, we're having fun in a day of scrims, that's when he performs his best, when he's just comfortable having a good time. So I can only imagine that combination is going to be perfect. And yeah.
I mean, we got to see him off camera when we were starting up. We saw the energy Anomaly already had. I think he was shouting at us from across the house, asking us questions and having a laugh with us. That alone, yep. He was. He asked us to be able to put clothes on for the camera. He's just, his energy, his humor, it's already there, and we hadn't even gone live yet. So I can't imagine what he has in store for you. But we can't forget about Shiv. Okay, we were talking about the grind. This man is also, he's in a different time zone. I'm not sure what his background is. I'm not going to pretend I do, but I do know that every morning when I'm awake, he's up at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, putting in his hours, doing his all-day streams. And then on top of that, he does the tournaments for Apex. He's got his own stream, and then he comes and does all the LG projects with us. He's here right now today, and I'm sure he streamed beforehand or he's going to stream after. The grind is so real with this man that he is arguably one of the top Apex contenders who's not an actual pro player. And even then, right now, he's in a pro tournament, made it to the finals, I believe. That's unheard of. That's not something you hear every day. A full-time creator making it to the finals against pro players with a team of his friends he put together. That's unreal. I
think it's really important to highlight that grind right there too, and just like the passion and I almost want to say resilience it takes to get on every day, be a content creator like that, and also produce phenomenal placings in tournaments. It's that finding that balance is so difficult for some people, and he seems to have done it what seems like it's effortlessly, and it's impressive. It really being able to find that balance so early in your career, and it being a different game like Apex, I don't know much about, but just from seeing it, it looks just as complex, if not more. So it's really incredible to see him find that balance and join us today, where hopefully he's going to translate all of his Apex talent directly into Warzone for his teammates' sake. I want to say hopefully.
Let's talk about that 50-50 we kept hearing about. It came up a topic with us a few times. I want to shut that down. I don't want your sibling love 50-50 publicity. I want who's your money on? Shaquille or Shaquem? Who do you think is going to be the better brother today?
Okay. I think it's going to... Look, I'm not saying I don't agree with the 50-50. I think the 50-50 thing is completely fair. I think, DNA-wise, anatomy, whatever it has to be, I think the 50-50 is a fair concept, whether they believe it or not, and they're just, saying it. So I'm more looking at the people they're surrounding themselves with.
Okay.
And when I bring up a team and I see Loony, Shiv, and Shaquem, I cannot stress Loony's leadership. Now, whether or not that translates into Warzone itself, I'm unsure. We're going to see very soon. But if it does in any capacity, I can see him taking someone who, I don't know if they're great Warzone players. They could be secretly the best in the world. Who really knows? But I could see Loony taking and propelling him individually and going to the top with that, while Preston might just try to have some, maybe have some fun, throw away a little bit of the competitive side just for some extra fun. So I think my money, based on who's around him, is going to be Shaquem.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that, because like we said, Anomaly's a personality who's just hilarious, and then Prestinni's a fan of the team, and he's got a player who's on the team he idolized since he was born, as he said. So honestly, this might just be one of those moments for him where he's just going to enjoy it. But I think the competitiveness might take over, and I'm really expecting Prestinni to shut Loony down. But I will say, Shiv and Wars are good friends, and I know that they had played Warzone once or twice, so they could have secretly had some practice in. Shiv might low-key be cracked at Warzone too. We don't know. There could be that practice.
I would be thoroughly impressed to compare kills at the end of this between Shiv and Wars. Now that you've brought that up, I really want to see at the end who pulls away with more kills and what that margin looks like. Especially if they, maybe they have been grinding a bit on the side, and I do think that'll reflect a little bit. As for my guys, naturally, we haven't been putting time into Warzone. Season's coming up. Next week we start our regular season, so Warzone hasn't been the main focus in any regard. However, it's like I said previously, I've seen these guys play it. I've seen what they do inside of the video game world in itself, whether it's leadership, talent-wise. So I'm excited to see what they can do with these guys and their team. And I think when we do hop in and we get that initial landing, I think whoever starts off strong is going to have a huge advantage here. A lot of momentum-based players on this team as well, especially with Gunless and Prestinni. They come out hot. You can expect them to coast that.
Yeah, they definitely have. I mean, there's players where, if they don't perform, they show up. But I feel like regardless, the hostility, whether, the friendly, vibey hostility that was shot at each other, I think that's going to put enough pressure and competition in that nobody can afford to be the bottom out of the four of them. Oh, yeah. There's no way. Later, I can picture you guys in scrims now bullying each other for it. Whoever plays the worst will not hear the end of it. So this is more than just, this is so much more than that.
100%. We are going to get on tomorrow for scrims or VOD, whatever we're going to do to begin the day with. And the first thing that's going to be said is just probably a roast session for the person that got dead last in this thing.
Absolutely. Probably something like, how's a loser sleep?
I might actually tell them to get on an hour early specifically so we can do that. They might not be happy with that when it comes to having to wake up an hour early. But for me, that might be more worth it. So
absolutely, you already know. You're like, let's get an extra hour in of roasting. Let's see you guys
so just like
tomorrow.
Extra hour for VOD or something. You know, they join in, they realize very shortly that that's not what it's for, and then it's over for that person. Their vibe is killed for the day. Unproductive day, but I think it's worth it.
I mean, it might not be an unproductive day because the other three, the morale high they're gonna have of roasting whoever the fourth is. I honestly almost wish, off of the vibes we saw today, that Prestinni plays the worst. I really do. Wow. I think him being the butt of the joke for the other three might just be golden.
See, I think that's a fair assessment. When Preston roasts though, and he is on top, it is truly a spectacle to see. He can pull out some insults that are. I hope we get to hear them. To be honest,
are we gonna expect some trash talk today?
Oh, I think we're going to expect that out of Octane and Prestinni at the very least. Is Sam, again, is someone as well who he likes to get his 2 cents, and he was saying that about me. I don't know why he was. I don't know why he was saying that. Like he doesn't do the same thing. At any point, you heard him throw a couple jabs at me as well. He loves getting his point across. A couple roasts in here and there, and Prestinni just has that constant energy as well. I can't wait to get into it. I can't wait to watch these guys play.
I think we should be getting their gameplay up soon, actually, if I'm correct.
Fantastic. So I didn't get a great chance. Give me like a nice, 20, 30-second assessment. I didn't get a chance to ask you. How are we feeling about this?
Oh, I'm jealous. The beanie, I tossed the bandana away for that beanie in a heartbeat. I saw all of it, the whole fate. Luminosity, if you want to send me a care package of the Seattle merch, I'll rock that any day. Look how clean it looks. The skyline. Oh.
Yeah, I actually got a bigger size on right now. Certainly not this.
You look like you're vibing though. Look, it's the vibiest
so comfortable.
Squad in the vibiest jerseys. You can't get better.
I usually throw a hoodie on under, but I just needed to really not let anything take away from this design. That skyline is so beautiful. We're always here to represent the city and Luminosity as a whole, of course, as well. But I'm glad you like it. We are extremely excited about this for this year. And when LANs come back and people can hopefully be in the same organized place together, it's going to be so amazing to see people rocking this.
Absolutely.
Maybe with my name on it as well. Get that in the shop.
We wanted to give you the best view. When our team takes #1 and they're on the stage holding that trophy up, just the skyline. Just the beautiful skyline. The beautifulest team with the most beautiful jerseys on.
It looks to me like we are dropping in.
Damn, audio too loud there. Got you guys.
It looks like okay. So they've gone with the Octane approach initially. Now I don't know how you are feeling about this, but I want to highlight a lot of their comms a few times here and just really let you guys listen to the commentary. That can be pretty entertaining, especially with a team with what we've heard is a high talent level here.
Oh wow, they're landing right off the bat at Super.
Right at Super.
We're gonna see really quickly who's warmed up and who's not. We're gonna see who's ready for the action.
I wonder whose call this was. I'm very interested in that. I wonder whose idea Superstore was. You have to think it. Honestly, it could have been any of these guys.
Did they cancel it? Oh, they're in hospital now. Okay. Last minute switch.
Okay, so an audible has been made to hospital here. This is good. I have to feel like if an audible was called, it had to have been War's idea.
I was still gonna get hellied. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, I love that.
Darius off the rip. Darius Slay is going to be the one. He's going to get one shot. He is going to fall. That is an unfortunate rip off the start, but it looks like at the same time, Wars may have got a helicopter kill right there.
Oh, did Wars get that? I thought someone else had the heli. Did Wars get it?
I believe Wars was in the helicopter, ended up picking up that kill there. I think he just landed it behind him. So that is going to send, big play Slay off to the gulag here, off the rip of the game. But, Wars looking comfortable as ever. It looks like
I love the grin we just saw there.
Oh, yeah.
Evil grin.
Oh yeah, that of a true super villain of Warzone. I want to highlight just how fluid the game looks when he's on it. Just his movement, incredible. He clearly puts so much time into it, and it's kind of an artwork to watch.
He's got the he saw a flyback. Oh, he's gonna go back for the helicopter and push this. What's he gonna do here?
Hard to tell what his game plan is here. It does look like Slay lost his gulag, so that's gonna leave Octane and Wars here in a position where they kind of need to. Play a bit more passive. At the same time, though, passive does not seem to be in War's vocabulary in any sense.
This is a full send right now.
Oh yeah, the recoil control is absolutely
stops the push. Well, that gun is broken. I don't know if you've watched any of that gun, the FFAR, I believe it's called.
Oh yeah, FFAR.
Absolutely cracked.
Typically in our space, that gun is not used often at the moment in the competitive scene. Just for like I said, the recoil control can be quite difficult. But it looks like Wars has that on lock. Octane gonna help him out though. They are gonna pick up some huge kills right there. I think they ended up getting a squad wipe right there just from Octane pinching around the back of the building
with no armor. This can't go good. Yep, and there he goes. Down he goes. See here, the thing with the FFAR is, I believe, if I'm correct, it's definitely broken in Warzone, almost to the point where it's the new meta. But in any Cold War game, I definitely do not think that it's, a higher caliber weapon. I feel like they perform totally different.
I would agree. It looks like we are hopping on board with our next team here, that being Team Gunless. That is going to be Rocky and Richard Sherman along with him. I'm excited about this team. This was my pick. I'm not going to call it a sleeper pick because I think anyone could look at this squad and be excited about it. But this is a team that I'm definitely excited about. So I think we're on board with Richard Sherman off the
kind of just looting. He's the only one
alive. Oh, he is.
Like the other two are waiting for their Gunless. Lost his gulag. He just got fisted in gulag.
You hate to see that out of Pierce. I didn't even notice. Sherman appears to be
absolutely gonna hear about that tomorrow. First game on, you get knocked out in the gulag.
Lost his gulag, fists only. He is 100% going to be hearing about that one tomorrow. I think I might note that one down immediately. And just like that, that is going to be another gulag loss. And
Rocky just got beat.
Yeah, we're leaving it up to the vet here, Richard Sherman, to hopefully pick up some kills, get some numbers on the board before he goes down, or perhaps if he's able to get enough cash, pick these guys back up. But right now, it's looking a little bit rough for them compared to Octane's team.
What do you do in a situation like that? Do we hire them a trainer and teach them how to box, or do we just
Well, at this point, we're gonna have to work on Pierce's hand-to-hand combat for sure tomorrow. Make sure that's up to par after what I just witnessed there.
We should just hire someone to play Thumb of Wars with him all day. Get his thumbs moving, because I think he forgot how to use them there.
Warm up on Warzone instead of Cold War itself. I actually like that. I think might get his awareness up. I want to point out, I think Sherman here is doing something phenomenal in a situation where his teammates are not alive. He just went through and collected cash to get one of them up, which is always a sound strategy. If you don't feel like you're going to run around and just world star everyone, I think it's a great idea to just get that cash and get them back up.
I gotta say, I love the name, Mr. Run and Gun.
Oh, I saw that immediately, and I almost wanted to just refer to him as that throughout the entire thing. I thought it was fantastic. Now, Richard did a great job of getting all that cash back.
Yep. You got the whole,
both of them. And we are hopping on board with Rocky here. I'm very excited to see him play. I don't want to have to take anything away from like the way that he plays or anything, because I feel like it's so natural, like watching him move around the map and everything. It just looks like any other player, and it's amazing. We talked about the adversity there, but at the end of the day, there's a competitive drive here and a competitive spirit. I'm holding him to the same standard. I want him to fry these guys. It looks like he already has 2 kills too, so he's starting that phenomenally. I'm really excited.
For anyone watching, we can't even put into words the talent that is needed to play like this. He is giving voice comms and using his mouth to do different pressure points, different speeds, different adjustments. Every different combination, it goes into that mouthpiece in order for him to move, shoot, aim, everything. There's so much memorization and and just retraining your mind, because he wasn't born like this. This is something that happened on later in his life, I believe at 19 years old. So to have your entire world that you know turned into a total, just flipped upside down, and being able to come out on top and perform it, he plays at a high level. You know, the people watch him. There's a reason why he's in Luminosity. He was able to make himself stand apart from all the other people who stream and play this game. So I'm very excited to see how he does.
Absolutely, and I think he really changes the title of mechanically gifted. I really do.
Absolutely.
I think people that say that, I think people that call themselves mechanically gifted would need to take a step back and truly look at him as the gold standard for that.
Absolutely.
Now,
if you can't compete with that, then you're doing something wrong, or you need to reevaluate your goals. Oh, did Gunless just get smacked in the head?
I was just gonna gas up how excited I was to watch Pierce play, but just like that, we come into his team, we can't even see him play because he's down, and we hop on board for approximately 15 seconds, and he's already downed again.
Looks like Sherman's about to push this and try to get this res off.
Yeah, this is actually perfect. This is another great play. Sherman has shown me that he's a team player through and through throughout this entire process.
Absolutely.
He's
and
running through, getting the
got
cash.
A helicopter above him, and Rocky looks like he's getting, the helicopter seems to have left Rocky alone, but he seems to be getting a left-sided angle on this, maybe, you know, an off angle, get a nice pinch going.
Yeah, a pinch is something we saw very big for Octane and War's team as well. So see if, you know, some of these other teams can adapt the same kind of play style, get those comms in, and, you know, be ready for a play like that.
Oh, wow. There's still someone alive. That bounty is still right next to them on that map.
Yeah.
He is looting the body while there is still someone just hanging out inside. Let's see how this fight plays out.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, no. All right. It's okay. A trade came in, contract completed. It's all right. That's going to send... I have to think Richard Sherman has not been in the gulag yet, but... Did they die?
It's hard to go against the great Tom. Like
Was that it right there?
Wow.
I thought he got the trade and they were okay.
No, a second one had come out. They got flanked from that whole thing. There was a third person that pinched them with a harpy sensor from the other... I'm not sure what that building would be called, but yeah, he came out and got Gunless from the side, and it appears their squad is wiped with no gulags left, so... Now we get to go back to Slay and see if he can't slay.
Okay.
We see him putting some bullets in. Let's see if he can't get some kills.
I'm on Kobe.
I'm gonna try and
get more Kobe and LeBron.
Let's give a listen to these comms real quick.
I
don't think I shot a bully yet, bro. No bullshit.
He's chasing.
Yeah. Oh, you want to do all that running? Oh, you got in the car.
Yeah, we're
gonna do all that running hot in the car.
If he threw it in reverse right there.
Oh goodness, he's hot running the car. He's so weak for that.
These guys are entertainers.
The load over there. We probably gonna play for kills. Assuming that team was over here from a little while ago. We never killed.
Good communication, constant communication.
I'm trying to get the
kill. I'm really enjoying listening to their comms here.
This man's on a mission, bro.
All right. So it looks like are we on board with we're on board with Darius right now.
So good, dude.
This is the kind of team gas you need and you want out of a teammate. You really expect.
He DM'd me today.
These guys might have the best
vibes. You gotta
vibes.
get me for this shit. I had no idea what was. Yo, you gotta get me for this shit.
We still haven't gotten on board with Prestinni, Anomaly, and Shaquille.
Yeah,
that could still be some very high tier comedy. I'm War's a dragon though.
You know, part of me is excited. Part of me might be a little bit nervous. These guys may have just died off the rip trying to get into games, and maybe the Prestinni Anomaly team is not producing the way that you expected, particularly.
I mean, regardless of how they performed, I just wanted to laugh. But this squad seems to have it all right now. The comms are great. Wars is laughing. Look at him. And he's also, is that 13 kills? Is that a 13 in the corner?
It would not shock me at all if that was, in fact, a 13 in the corner.
That looks like, yeah, two on Octane, 13 on Wars.
I'll do it after this.
Wow. That was a 13, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
That's a 15 kills between the two of them. We don't even know what Slay has right now.
I wish I could say I'm shocked. I think Slay is. I could be wrong, but I think he might have a couple kills as well. Either he has a couple kills or he was just cleaning people up there.
Other side
But I mean, we expect probably nothing better than that. I mean, Wars is, it's like we said, we can't really gas his individual Warzone talent up enough.
His webcam covers the kills. Cannot see that, unfortunately.
He's on the roof too.
Yeah, he's on the roof.
I got it.
I'm like,
Oh, wow.
Wipe. Is there any gulags left? There is. Wars has his.
You know,
It looks like, yeah, it looks like Wars has his
Yeah,
gulag. Someone can expect to win this, right? I can't see a world where he's just losing.
I think he might be AFK.
Oh no, he's just camping.
Wow.
He was camping in the back left. Wars does not lose those.
That I saw that 14, 2, and 1. So Slay has 1 kill, Octane has 2, and Wars now has 14.
Wow. Looks like Wars is trying to compete with you a bit with the LED in the background with his name.
I don't know if he can do that. I feel like, you know, the nice logo and the sign. Mine changes colors. Okay, does Wars change
I think you
colors?
win based on colors. I think you win based on colors. His branding is great though, and I
absolutely
really think he's killed it on that end.
It's all about branding as a creator nowadays, though. You could be boring if your branding is nice. People will still want to represent it.
Absolutely. That's where it all comes together. I'm watching closely now. So now we got Wars just on screen. Watching him move, I can't stress it enough. Yeah, we get to see Slay's reaction to watching Wars, which
Slay's been gassing up
whole time. Literally the entire time he's been gassing him up, just talking about how good he is. Picking up the sniper too, which I personally am excited about. I can only. That is perfect. You hear a bit of the communication there coming in from Darius saying he's going to carry him to a fat dub. It looks like that might be true.
Oh, he's being tracked though. He did just get a bounty on him. He got the scavenger so he can get some money back and try to get some reses. He's got 6K. If he does this and survives, he should be able to get both of them up before this team can get him, but he has a double threat level. He might be running towards the team, actually.
Let me ask you this. Do you think when Wars gets tracked like this, do you think he's nervous about getting pushed by a squad, or do you think he's excited about being pushed by a squad so he can get 4 free kills?
I absolutely, I think it might be trios. So
it's trios. You're right.
But I definitely think, you know, in this situation, not so much. He did just get a satchel though, so he has all his armor back. He didn't have any there. Oh.
Hot sauce, man.
Well,
timing.
I mean,
that was just timing.
17 total kills though in that game. You really can't understate that. I mean, that's
can't be disappointed with that. That was still phenomenal performance.
Yeah, that's a game that's going to be a game to beat right there. And Sam came in with a lot of confidence, but he kind of got carried right there. You know, he said that he was going to, but I know him, and I mean, just knowing the guy, it seems like certainly he would do well, but it appears, yeah, he did get hard carried. We're jumping back on with
Richard Sherman, and it looks like he just got some good damage output there for Gunless to do some cleanup. It appears that there's still 1 up, maybe 2 up in this squad, and Gunless will not win the gunfight. That is unfortunate. But we got Richard Sherman in the gulag, so let's see how he plays out with this one. I kind of want to follow along. Gunless with 2 kills, Richard Sherman with 1, and Rocky with 0.
Up into the gulag, though. Pierce is just waiting in the wings.
Please don't give me
they've hopped on him. You know, we've gone on board with Pierce here 2 times now.
Oh, a crossbow.
Surely he has to impress us here. You got hit with a rock off the rip. That's not a good start.
I mean, at this point, I don't know if he just enjoys spectating or that's just kind of the vibe.
Oh. Crisp. Just a crisp kill. You got
nice crossbow. As I'm over here trying to throw some trash talk in there, he shut me right up.
Oh yeah, it's what he does best. You know, in the face of trash talk, he shows up and he produces. In the same regard, was that Richard there?
I believe so.
Yeah, it was. He ended up not picking up his kill in the gulag, but
fortunately did not win that.
Yeah, but it's okay because Pierce is alive now and he can impress us, or he can lose his team the game. Let's.
He's going for a scavenger. Obviously, he's got full intention of buying his team back, but we all know how the last one just went. So let's see if he's able to pull this off.
Having a bit of trouble getting through the window. Not a hot start on the movement scale there.
So confident in how he's about to perform. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am to watch Watch the gun skill. We went from an incredible crossbow shot to shutting me up to then not being able to get through a window. So my expectations are so high.
His gun skill, I was saying this when we first picked Pierce up on the Surge. His gun skill and his like overall talent level, I feel like for some reason gets overshadowed occasionally within the scene. He is just consistently throughout the years has been one of, at times, 100% the most talented player in the game. And it's impressive to see him come to a new title like this. And even right now, he has, 3 kills? It may not seem like a lot for people that play Warzone every day, but even for him grinding a completely different game, hopping on a title like this, he seems to have it kind of on lock. Just like that, gun skill is going to transfer through and it's going to pick up a good kill.
He gets to confirm, too, the thirst on it.
There he was.
I mean, regardless of how his gun still is clearly there, we saw the shots. Those are very nice. But his awareness, too, even. He had looked at tower. He looked behind him. He is known in some way or another. He knew that that person was there and was able to just properly play that. Now, the question is, where is that person's teammates? I'm pretty sure he's going to go get a revive really quickly before he goes and gets that last bounty, just so in case anything happens to him, which is a very smart decision.
I believe, I could be wrong, I'm fairly confident he just played eeny meeny with who he was going to pick up.
I think he just let it go. And
that is a good teammate right there. He does not, he in no capacity wants to pick someone based on,
who they are or
who they are or anything like that. He just wants to pick random and have confidence in his teammate. With that being said, we're going to hop on board back with Rocky to watch.
Steal the satchel. Watch him take the satchel for himself on the final one.
Yep. Take the satchel. Make sure he's in good shape here. And ooh, the M4 as well. That's when I do play Warzone, that is my personal favorite. Whether it's been nerfed on the ground a couple times, whatever it may be, it is a personal favorite of mine.
Unfortunately, though, Rocky's being hunted and Gunless just got dropped, and Rocky was about to go get that last revive. So now
he's gonna go straight for it, though. He's sticking it.
I'm kind of curious. It sounds like Gunless is almost saying he shot something or destroyed something.
Yeah, it's one of those days where you kind of just go off the flow of things.
Right. He blew a car. He blew up a car and killed himself with it.
Oh boy. He said it's just one of those days.
I was listening to the commentary there, trying to listen to what he was saying. Just one of those days. Blew up a car on himself. What was the other one? Who was that? Is that the second mistake we heard from him? And he's down again.
Oh my goodness. Was that off of his redeploy right there?
Over there by the truck. I think he's
This is uncanny.
No, it sounds like he's pinging. It sounds like he got shot. He said, I think he made a call out that there was someone over there by the truck. So we'll see how this. Yeah, no, there's a red indicator, and Rocky's got a three threat. They're being hunted.
Okay. First kill on him.
Oh no.
The player went in front of him. And he knocks the armor off, and he is going to get taken out.
So unfortunate. I honestly wouldn't have even expected someone to be sitting up in the mountains like that.
It looked very confusing when he saw just a random red suit laying on the side of a cliff top.
Yeah, he had 2 red pings below him, and all of a sudden there's just someone on him as well, just sitting there doing nothing. That was a very confusing spot to have found someone in. But we'll see how Richard Sherman plays with this. With 2 teammates dead, getting shot out of the air.
I mean, this is what we came to before.
Himself. Yeah, it's deja vu, but let's see if he can do it again.
He might have a bit more trouble this time now that the loot has been, assumably taken pretty hefty loss here on the loot. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can bring up enough money to get these guys back.
He's being hunted. That team did just get in a truck. They are chasing him. They do not want to let him get away. I would be very surprised if he survives this, honestly. He does look focused, and he has not stopped moving. But we don't know how. Every door is open. It sounds like all the loot has been taken. His teammates aren't really saying much to him. I'm kind of curious. Are they just feeling this out, letting him go? He's got a pistol headed to the mountains. There's not going to be much he's going to be able to do from this point on unless he pulls off a miracle.
Ooh, all right. Has the pressure been relieved off him a little bit from him being chased?
I would say so, but at how much running he's done, it only 58 people left. It only makes sense that he's gonna run into someone again, and he still only has a pistol, and he's running to airport hangars. That's a very hot drop with a lot of action and a lot of higher skilled shooters.
So it's honestly it's either pure confidence that he's going over here and expecting a group of people, or it's just kind of the awareness, the wherewithal to say, maybe there's not going to be people here, maybe they've moved on, and he thinks there is potential to, maybe get some free
There's
loot.
a car pulling up to him.
Oh, well, and just as I say that, he is going to be in a one-on-one. He only has a pistol, though. Not a chance he was going to win that one with someone who appeared to be completely, geared up.
He just got rolled up on.
Pierce looks, that is the face of not disappointment, but just self-loathing from blowing himself up with a car.
Well, it almost makes you wonder too, because I don't want to sit here and say that there was a stream sniping opportunity, but for a car to pull up to him with no bounties on him, that car came right to him.
Oh my god!
That could also be a thought running through his head. You never know.
That last
But we're back with wars, so definitely. Well, a kill's a kill, and regardless, that was a good attempt by him. So let's jump on now with we're back with Wars Octane.
I'm already in it. I'm in the game.
And the name, I love the name. It's Slay. They all have some kind of modification to their name. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to read what his gamer tag said exactly, but
I can't read it as clear, but I know for a fact it says, it looks like it might just say big.
Yo, Kendall.
I think it says big play Slay.
They ain't gotta know all that.
Some other stuff in there. Sam talking to his girlfriend in the background. I can hear that.
Is he?
Yep. It's always something I hear often during scrims as well. Usually comes in, distracts him, makes him food. And then just ruins our practice. I actually tweeted her the other night because she brought him some food, and practice was just torched from after that. The guy was just staring at it the entire time.
Can you starve him until after, please and thank you?
So hopping out with these guys, I mean, this from a grind perspective, this can be the team to pick as your. Most people I think would say team to win. Just having that preconception of Octane being. Even Wars said it when he was doing the, before we were talking to him before the stream started, best AR in the world.
Down south.
It looks like he's ready to check some temperatures. He's got the MP5 in hand. I'm excited for this. He told us he likes the baby monitor too. He's ready. He is ready to see where they are and go take some temperatures. My question is, the way this goes, if he's
tough.
Winning the gunfights, is that mean they have a fever? How's this paying out? Once he takes the temperature.
I was kind of wondering about his thought process with the taking the temperature. I was queuing up scenarios in my head as to what that could mean. I think it's just him checking people. I think that's what he meant. Like he's just keeping people on their toes, making sure they're. Yeah, that's how I interpreted it. I'm sure I'm 100% off. Oh my goodness.
I got no damn guns, brother. That's why.
Car came in hot there, but.
I mean, if they're driving, I don't think he can run them over with it.
Oh yeah, no, it looked scary. See Octane there rocking the search.
He's looking back and forth too. The beautiful kid. Look at the back of that.
Yep.
Very nice.
That's the best logo right there. Best logo in the league.
Absolutely. The colors too. My favorite. If you couldn't tell from the color scheme behind me.
100%. It's been my favorite colors for years. Should have seen the excitement on my face when the branding last year was launched. It was incredible. Now, this team is moving on a mission. If you hear the comms, you see even the determination that they're driving with. Like
Oh shit, my bad.
They're ready to win. Like they genuinely just want to win.
Well, they put the WarZone veteran in the driver's seat, so
yeah, they clearly they have confidence in his ability to just navigate through the map and
probably not, but
take him to where the kills are going to come through.
He has no armor left, though. This could be. I don't think I've heard him communicate it yet. I'm not sure if his teammates have taken that information in because they are so focused on this gunfight. But
he's out in the field,
going right on him, taking the temperature, and he takes it.
Yep.
Wow. Now
103 degrees.
103. You've got a fever. Let me help you out here. Let me put you to rest.
Well, that's a temperature taken right there. A clinical way to do it, I'd say.
Not peeking nothing.
Yeah.
Put in a nice little nurse outfit.
Hearing Sam for the first time in his Call of Duty career say that he's not peeking anything. That is the first time I have heard him say that.
Absolutely
I beg him.
unheard of.
I beg him to not peek things, but he, you know, maybe he's just starstruck. That's got to be what it is.
7-2-1. So it looks like Wars is 7. Looks like Slay is doing more than Sam is, honestly. From what I just saw, write that down.
Gotta respect that.
Yeah, dude, they're sitting.
Absolutely.
Getting shown up by the cornerback of his. I mean, that's a rival team too. You know, that's.
Oh, just put some salt in the wound.
Oh yeah, 100%. So again, is this Wars driving again?
Yeah, the W key. I don't know if Wars plays on mouse and keyboard or he's on controller, but he is not let off the gas. He looks like he is slamming into everything, hunting this bounty down.
I believe Wars plays on controller. I want to say.
Well, all I hope is Wars doesn't have a license. Okay.
Oh, dude, the anime truck love that. Ooh, let's go.
I like the skin on this vehicle a lot too. It's very, very vibrant. Very, very vibrant.
I just like how he had crashed into so many different things that the truck was, or the car was beat up and a truck swap was needed.
The driving is honestly impressive.
Absolutely, these are routes I did not know you could take.
It's just so smooth.
Someone just got cracked out of the back.
Oh, they did. I think that was Darius Slay that went down right there, and
I like the maneuverability right there, though.
Yeah, this is
that color, but they're both down now. So
driving behind him, though. I think he's gonna get away with this.
I think he's getting W keyed with no opportunity.
I think he's gonna get away with the revives.
He's gonna get one revive off. He's probably gonna have to instantly cover.
Yeah, he's gonna tell him to get him. Yep. Now this is where the pinch comes in. I love this play. Just gathering some information for the team. Crisp shots. Oh my goodness.
That's the down they needed. They can now play off this to get Slay back up.
Phenomenal shots.
They're running out of time. They're about to run out of time. Is he going to get the revive?
I don't think Sam went for it. Sam did not go for the revive.
Left him.
Wow.
Well, he didn't peek heads, but he's still costing.
It appears that out of compensation for Sam having less kills than Darius, he actually just let him die to get an advantage.
I think that might just be what we were talking about before, you know, having a player for a team, the rival team. He might have. I think Sam just might want to throw. I think Sam might just be costing. We might have to bring this up to him later.
I think I want to say that he did. It was sad to see.
That's
but just like that, he's down again, and it's on Wars back. So this.
He might just have so much confidence in Wars that he just wants to see what he can do. Maybe he just enjoys spectating.
He's pushing up left.
I mean, it might be the same thing as Pierce.
He's done a lot of it today.
That easily could be what's going on here. Now,
It's like where Darius died at.
Wanted to hear the comms there for a second. Whenever Sam speaks when he's dead, I can only imagine it's something ridiculous while Wars tries to focus on the game.
That just proves why this is what I run as well. The MAC-10 is phenomenal. It's such a broken gun that if you have proper aim, it is. Oh, look at the wall bangs! Almost finishing him with the wall bang. I didn't know that was a thing.
If there was anyone that was going to show you something new, it was definitely Wars.
Oh, it was being done against him. He was one shot running up the stairs, and the people shooting him started going through a second floor wallbang to now mating up. Whoever's against him right now are very clear Warzone gunners. They know what they're doing. They went for a second floor staircase wallbang to a Hail Mary grenade. I wonder if Slay likes seeing that. You know, any Hail Mary play probably has to be some kind of something he can respect.
No bullshit.
It has to be something that he could take advantage of too. Hail Mary and the Darius Slay out there on the field. That's an interception right there. Get him way pushed back. He's killing it. Now,
wait, is my face cam covered?
Like you said, I think he is playing. You know, he might be within gunfights of people that maybe are very familiar with this game. Might be grinders. Some people that might not expect to be dying to Wars here right after killing Octane.
No, and the other thing is if you see, I think when you get knocked, does it tell you who knocked you? I'm not sure if it gives you that information.
Yeah, it should in the kill feed, I believe it tells you who knocked you.
Who knocked you? Okay, so Wars didn't get his thirst, which now means that if this team is hypothetically Warzone gunners, they're gonna know his name. Wars is a name you know if you play Warzone. So realistically, this team's either gonna back off or want it. If I saw Wars kill two of my teammates, I'm hunting him. I want that smoke. That is, to me, that is such an opportunity. Look at the movement. Even
it's bragging rights.
Look at them. I didn't know that was a mantle.
Oh, the top of a slate roof mantle.
He just jumped on a guard post, a yellow guard post.
Oh, yeah.
Floor. I had no idea that was even a thing. Very
People have
aware
their
of his
notepads
map.
out for this.
Anyone watching, I hope you guys are taking note of this because I know I am. I'll be playing Warzone later for sure, trying to recreate half of these.
just trying to look a bit like this.
That's good, yes.
Like, how do I make myself look like I know what I'm doing? Copy wars. Noted.
From far away, and it looks so easy for him. His shot is just crazy.
Well, this is an AMAX, which is it's a gun that does a lot of damage, but I'm pretty sure for controller, it's got a harder recoil to control. So that was a very impressive recoil control there, and his awareness to know that there's someone on the roof as well as the one below that he just transfers to. Oh, for the whole team wipe.
He is on controller as well. He's on PS4 controller. Looks like he's shooting with bumpers too. So he's got it down, and that's a very competitive setting. I respect that.
The movement, the kills, the confidence to have 12 kills, wipe a team knowing there's another there, and pushing for this.
Honestly, I don't know where these 6 kills have come from. They've kind of snuck up on us.
I honestly didn't have a lot of hope.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Well, if those guys didn't know his name before, they certainly do now.
Wow. I hope that they realized they did that to themselves.
Easily.
Wrong team, and they pushed clearly a Warzone god. You cannot even argue with this. Once again, 14 kills.
This is just a warm-up for him. It's his second game.
I'm pretty sure they're all live too, with a lot of them still engaging with their chats or communities. So if you add that on top of this,
oh shit, I've never.
I mean, that's what we're
just looking over at something. So it's got to be a chat. That is just.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's really what we talked about before. It's finding that balance, and he clearly has perfected that balance.
There's one teammate back, 1,000 more, and he'll get another. Choosing Octane. Bold move, considering Octane seems to appear, it seems to be enjoying the spectate life for this tournament.
Yeah, it's, I like this. I think it's humbling him quite a bit.
If it didn't, you will.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'll be bringing this up, just spectating at all times.
I want you to know that while we were casting, you died a total of 14 times.
Oh, I'll be keeping track. I have it written down. I have little tallies.
And he's down again. He's down again. I told you, he's loving the spectate life. He's already gone.
I can't catch a break.
Down and thirsty here and there. Can't catch a break. Yeah.
He is clearly disappointed. Hopefully within himself.
Well, here comes Wars, just absolutely gunning again. He sees the slightest of movement through the branches of the tree in the second floor window. Gets his confirmed. Gets cracked. That's a one-shot sniper headshot. What a shot! I don't know. He might not get this.
Into the insta self-revive too.
He's got to get W keyed like no tomorrow right now. I don't think there's. We're getting a really good gunfight right now.
You may want to shoot this gun again.
Let's listen in on how this goes.
Yeah, I wanted to hear the comms for this. Is that Darius that was screaming there?
Slay. Yeah, he's screaming.
Wow, here's the other player I would hope, or he just knew that he was there from previous engagement, and just 18 kills. Like no one is beating this.
Go buy yourself in a UAV, bro.
So Octane has advocated now the idea that instead of buying back his 2 teammates, Wars should just get a UAV and a self-revive. Really just supported the idea that he is going to be carrying throughout the rest of this.
That's actually phenomenal. That was hilarious.
I really, yeah, I enough can't be said with these guys. It is truly impressive.
I'm still beyond excited that we were able to sign the Griffin brothers as well. Like something to take Darius Slay and Richard Sherman, and then add you have Shaquille and Shaquem Griffin. Like that's 4 of some of the greatest NFL superstars that are now part of our family. That's
it's
alone
huge.
Unreal.
It's monumental to have people with names like that not only be within the community and the space itself, but also, like you said, being a part of this family. Like it's crazy. It's surreal. You've said that word a few times to describe it, and I agree completely.
It's the most fitting word. I don't want to keep saying I'm speechless, but I don't want to keep repeating surreal either. But it's like I can't even put a thought process behind how we ended up where we are and the teammates that we now have as teammates. Like, out of everyone in the league, we have four of some of the best players and names you could ask for, and they're such great personalities too. Like, you know, they came in here and they treated us as equals instantly, and we're just, so it was such a good vibe from the first point. I can't even be happier.
You know, it's really, it's not only, it doesn't just show individual or growth within the organization, which it obviously reflects that. I mean, Luminosity as an organization, you know, being a part of COD for years, I've seen it grow and seen it blossom into this, you know, this huge organization now, best in the world, and it's been amazing to watch. But in the same regard, I said it before, it's so amazing to see just that connection to two different worlds completely. One being just like a traditional sports background or entertainment in some cases, and just coming in the same space and showing that video games really can connect people from all different sides of the world, whether that be geographically or, I guess, occupationally.
I mean, yeah, if you look at what was it was Shiv and Anomaly. They're both, you know, they're not in North America, so that factor alone is just. Oh my God! You had a room. Wars is down. Really? Oh, a pixel. The smallest of pixels. Look at the reaction.
The save.
That was big reaction time.
Is that his son behind him too? Look at his son's reaction. He covered his mouth. He could not believe what he had just seen.
He's actually astonished.
That was a minuscule, the tiniest little pixel of HP left for him to get that res off. Wars didn't even think of it. He was saying, "Buy me back." He had no confidence in that res.
I feel great right now. I just saved his life, y'all.
That's an MVP player right there.
That was quarterback reaction time.
Oh man.
Yeah.
True. Look how many kills he got? 19.
Oh my!
He shows him immediately.
19, 4, and 3.
You wanna go by?
I mean, they gotta be
kill game.
The Lodi right there.
You can get that out if you need it.
I'm keeping it once I got it.
I want to get Ghost back.
There's a full team on the loadout or on by.
He's getting coached in the background. This seems like an unfair advantage.
Full teamwork.
I respect it. He's brought in an extra resource.
I'm going with y'all. Let me stop playing. I was going to get the loadout.
It looks like they're about to engage a team, so I want to hear how this plays out.
One team's
Yeah, it looks like they're setting up a kind of a wide route too.
One's far.
One guy top window too.
Gas is approaching as well. This is going to be a tight situation.
Got a gas. He's down. Or got shot at. He's down to your left. There's another team deeper. Like,
yeah.
Like over here somewhere. Yep, right in front of me.
They're engaging.
Nice.
I don't know if that
wow.
Was that him?
Yeah, that was a guy. Yeah, that was a guy. So.
I'm trying to see somebody.
All right. Just like that, it was easy enough for them. They get into a team engaged there, and it's won so fast, so effortlessly. It's I think they're in line to win this game.
I'm gonna buy an airstrike just in case we get stuck.
Yeah, there's a guys over here.
I think this might be the first win we see anybody take today. Honestly, I think they were at 26 kills before. They've got nothing but a few more kills, and they might be above 30 at this point. So this could be a 30-point win right now that we're looking forward to seeing.
I think we are about to see a win. I really do. Did he just buy? Oh, and he's buying a streak. He's trying to. Oh, they're trying to close this out. They're trying to get their kills in, close this game out, eliminate all angles that the enemies can be coming from, and they're giving it their all on this one. You've got to respect this. I could easily expect them to charge this as well. Which it looks like Octane already has started moving over to that side of the map. Circle is closing in about 10 seconds. They're going to be in the fight of their lives.
About to bust through this door. Follow me up.
Yeah, he up top.
Yeah. He's got an RPG. Jesus. Hit him twice. shit. This guy's like...
Slay getting on the heady here, peeking off at both windows. They're positioning themselves pretty well.
Oh, God damn it.
There's a full team second story over here.
Dude to the right sniping. Dude to the right sniping.
Here.
Yeah, there.
Oh, he came out back door. And he came out the back door.
Dang, I should have shielded up.
He's standing. He's standing in the back door. He's on top of my body.
Ooh. I'm really just focusing heavy on this these engagements going down here.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huge wins coming out of Wars, and this he is going for the win here.
Got 2 stones. Other guys.
No. Oh, I should have went in the building. I thought the other guy was still in the building. I needed plates. If I had more plates, I won that easy.
Okay. Let me kill him.
That is truly unfortunate out of these guys. Oh, and we are. Arloff, you are there. I believe your mic is mute.
That would be fantastic information for me.
I just realized your mic was muted.
Yeah, we're now finally on board with the Twins, so that is something I've been looking forward to all day. I'm beyond excited for this. I'm not sure. This is Shiv's team. Is just Shiv, Loony in them? It is.
Yeah, this is. Yep, this is you know, so Loony the
Shiv,
the leader
team is what we have right now.
Yep, very excited to finally hop on board with these guys here.
Wow, bold play, trying to get some shots out of the air. I love the aggression.
Oh, he looks like he's been here. He looks like he's played it. He has played a solid amount.
Yeah, he looks like he knows what he's doing. He was trying to shoot out of the air. He was pinging. Shiv already getting kills too. This could be a squad to watch out for. This is the first time we're getting to see them, but it looks like they know what they're doing.
Very excited for this now. They're just in the beginning, just off the start of this game. So I'm glad we were able to come in here nice and early to see how they kind of want to finesse and go through this area of the map. Looks like there's already a player spotted though, and I believe that's Shiv picking up the first kill.
Shiv was, that might be his second kill at this point, because he already killed someone in.
Oh, yes.
Loony got a kill as well. So, or did Loony thirst Shiv? There's at least 2 or 3 dead.
Regardless of the numbers, they are coasting pretty well off the rip here, and while they're doing that, they're kind of putting their guns to work getting these kills. It looks like.
He's just vibing out.
Yeah, he's just vibing, he's collecting his loot. He's getting up there.
Y'all got this. I'll just see you later.
Yeah, I'll get the money in case you guys die. But you gotta respect that play.
I think I heard him complaining about the loot. Actually, I don't think he's happy with what he's got. Oh, good comms.
Ooh, not gonna connect on that flashbang. That was a solid play though. He's gonna spot him up top.
Good awareness.
Yeah, good awareness. He had a good, just kind of a weird angle. It was definitely good initiative though to take those shots.
I mean, he got enough damage on that for Shiv to finish off. As you can see, it looked like Shiv had 3 kills, Loony with 1, and Shaquem coming in behind with just damage input, which is totally fine. Everything matters. It looks like they're gonna go for Lodi. How much is that? 9,200. He's already got bank.
It looks like he's already. Looks like he's already off to a good start with that.
That alone is going to give him a good advantage once they catch up to that. If they go get this Lodi, they're still getting the scavenger. I'm curious if someone's going to run back inside and get this or not. Probably not. They might just try to send it and go get this loadout, because that will give them, realistically everything they need besides armor.
Yeah. So what? Just kind of tossing a point off to you real fast. Give me kind of an analysis. Do you think transitioning from Apex here into Warzone is going to be something that you said he plays a little bit, maybe even him and Wars were grinding up leading into this. Do you think bringing that kind of BR intelligence and leadership is going to be important for this roster?
I definitely think the information that they have prior is going to obviously take into account. He seems to have known where he was landing. He looked like he knew looting spots that I didn't even know. And I was a BR pro player at one point or another. I still love Warzone. So he knows information that I don't even know. So it's definitely a good start. And I think that competitive spirit he has with his brother is going to make him want to step out or step up, and show himself off. He already noticed right there that there's a recon, which means someone's got to come to them. Yeah, sure enough, there we go. There's a UAV popped up. It means a team's close enough to them to make a difference. We're gonna get to see how this plays out. They gave all $16,000 to Loony. Loony has to make this and survive this, otherwise they lose half of that, I believe, if Loony dies. They started off with a UAV. I respect that. And now they bought the loadout. I wouldn't be surprised if they bought an armor bundle, but Shaquem does need to put his last piece of armor he has on and get that full HP. Was that a saw? Is that a saw secondary? A family heirloom saw is what that looks like. That's actually wild. Not sure if you were able to catch that. His loadout he has an M4 primary with a saw secondary, like an actual LMG.
Oh wow!
It looked like.
So he's going go big or go home on this approach.
It looks like it. I kind of want to see him pull it out.
I gotta say I'm a fan of that strat.
I think the thermal on his M4 definitely that's a first for me. I don't think I've seen that very often.
I think I actually. Oh, that is a tough.
Nice save.
That might be a save though. Oh, he's going straight for ship first.
No, it doesn't matter. Ship's dead.
Oh,
no.
Wow.
I do want to stay here and watch this gulag though. I am excited to see how this plays out. With his personality and how he's been talking, I think this could either be really funny or a total fail. Either way, I'm looking forward to this gulag.
I think the fail might make it the funniest if that does occur.
That is true.
He has been screeching at all moments that have not been going well for him.
I would love to see him get stuck with his fist.
You're up next, mate. Get ready. You win this fight and you return to the front line.
Oh, okay. So he's got an SKS. I'm pretty sure this is a marksman rifle.
Yes, it is. Let's see if he recognizes that it's a marksman. He does. Okay, I was making sure because I know when I play. Oh, wow.
A pixel of HP too. Today is his day. He came. He is ready.
I know when I'm in the first time I loaded into the gulag with that gun, I most certainly did not know that it was a marksman rifle, and I was just holding it down, hoping, and I definitely did not win that one. He's been around. I don't think they were lying to us at all. I think there's some active Warzone players that got in their hands here, and I'm impressed with what I've seen so far.
I'm glad that we were able to sign twins or brothers like this who just perform like no other. Like their performance alone on the field, as well as how they're performing on game in the game, is just I'm very happy. Those were nice shots.
Oh, yeah.
He corrected his aim. He knew, and even his reaction afterwards, he knew that he fixed and saved that. He was laughing like there's no tomorrow. He couldn't believe that he got that last shot off or the headshot to win that.
Oh yeah, what you said too about signing the twins, when we do get to see Prestinni and Shaquille's perspective, I want to talk a bit more about the twins thing. We'll save that for now because it's a topic that'll be it's close to Prestinni's heart with him being a twin. So I'm excited to get into that when we get to see those guys.
It looks like that helicopter does have a bounty on them and is hunting them.
It looks like. So I don't know if I knew this area of the map existed, but it looks like
underneath the airport.
Yeah, I think I knew that it was a thing. I know you could get cars down here.
I definitely knew it was a thing. I just did not know how vast of an area it was. It's an area I've avoided.
Definitely looks bigger than what I thought it was.
Oh, I like how Loony is the one with the bounty, and he's the one who survived all that. He's the one being chased, and he survived it. He's got a cluster on him. This is going to be... I don't think he's going to survive this. I think this second one's going to kill him.
Honestly, that's just. Wow. Wow.
Missile prediction.
He is mind blown. I was gonna say that's Dan's finesse. You know, he gets in there. He usually finesses around. He stays alive, which he was able to with his threat level being moderately high at points. But eventually, you know, it caught up with him and he is taken out.
See, the thing I noticed, it's usually the second explosion has like a bigger little cluster radius once it hits the ground, and it doesn't really make most sense, but I've always died to the second missile over any other. If I survive the second, your cluster's not killing me. So I made that joke right there saying the second missile's gonna get him, and it did get him as he tried to maneuver. So unfortunately, I hate that I was right, but it was still fun to call.
Yeah, definitely. And we are hopping back on with a team that I feel like we've talked about how talented these guys are enough. I mean, they just have it. Again, we don't know the exact numbers right now, but I have to assume they have a more than marginal lead.
He's teasing us with it. Is that a 664? Is that what I saw?
Hey, bro, I'm trying, man.
I like it.
This Sam's out here sweating.
He said he's trying. He really thought. He really was right about coming in and just getting carried through this. I think he might have less kills than Slay as well, just overall.
Blinding.
Having to buy him back too, it's honestly sad to see.
Oh, I got sniped.
Behind us.
Yep. Same building.
Great comms out of these guys too.
Might be up. I don't know if he was up top or not.
You know, something that I've really crafted Octane and molded him into as a player here is just his comms. So I'm gonna go ahead and take full credit for this. You know, maybe a quiet all-star on his previous teams. I think I've really molded him into a great A communicator.
I think that was phenomenal timing because we just heard what you said, and right after we got to hear him say, "All right, then, thank you."
Yep, that's at least he's recognizing it. That's perfect. That's all I could ever want. Well, that's part of the job, hoping that they recognize it. But I mean, I would like to see how many kills Wars has here. This is their third game
like
now.
When he showed it, it said he was keeping up, and Sam they were both at 6-6, but I think Wars got another. Yeah, 7, 6, and 2. There we go. So he's keeping up with him this game, but you never know. You know, all it takes is him to over peak once and die, and just leave it up to Wars for another clutch situation. At this point, I've got the utmost faith in Wars' clutch abilities.
Oh, 100%. I mean, he just. Confidence. That's the best way to describe it. He has unreal confidence. He knows he's going to win when he gets into engagement.
Yeah, I cracked him. Oh, wow, that's flipping. I downed the guy that was bottom super, but...
So Wars dies here.
Oh, snap. Somebody just shot me from super.
Oh, Slay notices the sniper in front of Superstore. He's going to get some good shots down. Not going to connect with any of those, though. He needs to back up and hopefully get his armor plates back on, which it looks like he's doing a good job of. Let's see if he goes. He's going to go help Octane. Going for the bit of a reach out here. He knows there's someone around. Octane gives him the call.
Definitely a scary situation. I just got done gassing up Wars for him, then I'll be dead. So,
yeah, honestly, it's every time we do this, I feel like the person we're talking about just.
I think we're bad luck. We might just be Jason their Jenks. I kind of want to test
that would certainly not be good if I was bad luck. I
mean, and maybe it's the me thing. We'll test it. Sam's gonna get the entire squad wipe next fight. We'll see how it plays out. Sam dies first. It's me. It's a me problem.
There's someone shooting over here.
Oh shoot!
Whoa.
Their comms are honestly
amazing. He got out of the car. It looked like he slowed down and was hopping, and I think that's what Slay picked up on too.
Oh, he's in the window.
Oh, there's one.
Right behind the tree though. This is finesse.
Octane has someone close to him though that Slay saw, and I don't think he noticed he saw him. Oh, he did. Okay, beautiful.
Oh,
that's 2 knocks.
Don't nade me, you motherfucker.
That's 2 knocks for him. Let's see if this third can. Nope.
Bro, can you look over me, Darius? I'm kind of safe, okay.
I'm stuck. Dude got me stuck right here.
He's staying down though. Oh my goodness, he's going for it.
No.
An ambitious chow.
That's a whole different. It's not a whole different team. I'm almost curious. And was that self-right? No, is it? Are they in squads? Are they running 4-man squads as trios?
I have no
Wow,
idea.
I would.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I would really be impressed there if they were. Well, pans back on over to us. I hope you guys are just enjoy. I really loved that. I feel like it's knowing these guys on a daily basis, such a personal level. You know, working with them every day, being able to kind of sit back and watch them have fun in something that's still moderately competitive is pretty great to see. So,
I definitely think we might have put some jinx on their jinx a few times there. There were definitely plays where we thought they were going to perform and just hit us with some of the highest skill they could, and it got shut down. But then there were plays where we saw Slay at the tree there doing damage in the end. Octane's push for the 2-piece. He did die first. It does appear to be a me problem. I think I am the bad luck for everyone. I will apologize, but Wars, not once did he fail to entertain me or perform. That was a masterpiece of a show. I could not even. I wish I could hear what his thought process was, because a lot of his plays he didn't talk. He is kind of like the silent gunner type, but clearly he knows what's happening. His bounce movement, his jumps around the corner, outplaying people when he got peeked 3 times in one fight where people were peeking, expecting him there. His timing was so perfect to strafe to the other side that not only did their first shot, but whoever was shooting at him had to turn and try to engage. It was just every fight. It seemed like he was, a puppeteer. He was controlling every aspect of it to his advantage.
Can we say top 3 in the world for Wars? I'm down.
I don't even think we need to. I think
I'm down. I think so too. I mean, he really is from sort of that genesis of the WarZone era. He really has. He's proven himself time and time again ever since the beginning, and he still comes out and shows up, even playing, games like this where he's playing with a professional, CDL player, playing with an athlete, and he still comes through in a more casual setting and just puts up performances like that. It's kind of insane to see.
We heard the jokes, we heard the banter, we heard Octane cracking comments repeatedly about choking or performing, or it was just his commentary and Wars laughing at it. Wars, every time Wars did something this is what I loved. I don't know if you guys noticed this while watching, but anytime Wars had a really good play, instead of sitting here being like, yeah, I'm the best, I know I'm the best, he just gets this really
the grin.
The grin.
The grin. I noticed that a few times too. It just looks like he has so much fun, and that's what you want to see out of a competitor too, is someone who can just get on every day, be a master at their craft, and in the heart of it, and being able to really see it, they're having a good time, and it's just awesome to see. I love it. So
that being said, though, I think it's time that we get to see how everyone performed today, and we get to see what the final standings and leaderboards are.
All right. Looks like we're here. So, in 4th place, it looks like Team Prestinni ended up with 29 kills. Honestly, in the allotted time they were given, I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable. I think going into it, they were a big 50-50 team for me. Not even with experience, but just, how the excitement level was going to be, seeing if that panned out into gameplay.
I do want to say I think they had some technical difficulties, so even then, I think these last 2 teams had some technical difficulties, so their performance regardless is still phenomenal. You see 3rd place coming in, Looney's team with 30, that's a 1 kill difference, neck and neck.
Yeah, and I think it really does show that if there were some difficulties on their end or whatever it may have been, I think it's still very impressive that they kept neck and neck with each other there. And I think when Preston does find out that he lost by 1 kill, he's going to be quite upset. So 42, though, in 2nd place, getting that nice silver medal. Not where he's used to being. 2nd place for Pierce, not where he's used to being. Normally my MVP. And 1st place with 64 kills in the allotted time we had here. That is insane. Let's talk to these guys.
You might have had 58.
So, guys,
wait, what?
You might have had 50.
64 in the allotted time you were given.
Let me preface this. Wars might have had 55.
Easily had 55.
My
So,
plan,
Sam, guys.
Listen, me being the mastermind of this whole team, right? I'm thinking WarZ, international superstar, Warzone champion of the world. This guy can do whatever. I don't need to do anything.
We just had to watch. We just had to watch.
I didn't do anything. That is exactly how it should have went.
Nah, you had the
Guys, I made a claim
there from both of you.
I'm a genius.
You fueled me to get those
Sam.
kills. That's what it was.
It's true. Yeah,
I made a
You're a
claim
champion.
before we brought you guys in.
Uh-huh.
I said Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Top three, at least top 3 Warzone player in the world. How are we feeling about that?
Feels pretty good. It feels pretty good.
Do you think I want pure confidence out of you? You agree with that statement?
Yeah.
You know how good you are, right?
I fully agree with that statement.
Love that.
That's what we wanted to hear. That's all we wanted to hear.
So I don't need the modesty. I want
It
you
was
to know how
literally
good you
more
are.
than 2 cheerleaders. Like that was what
There
this
was-
team was comprised of.
Wait, you're
Like
guys
Darius went
not
from the
even just
field
two.
to a cheerleader, and
I'm
now
telling-
I am one as well.
I had my pom poms ready.
It's not even just 2 cheerleaders though. Darius, was that your son we had in the background at one point? I think we were spectating and we heard you turn around and look at him.
Darius said that he
getting
works to
hyped about
babysit his
Warz's kills.
kids. He said he could babysit his children.
I'm trying to.
I think he had more
man,
kills than you,
my
son.
My son was like, "Oh my gosh, he has how many kills?" I said, "Yes, son. Yeah, he got that many kills right now.
Yeah,
He's the best right now."
Oh, undoubtedly. How did it feel having him on your team? Were you confident after the first game when you saw how he played?
Yes. First of all, I already knew he was too confident when he said, "Let's just drop at Superstore, just drop freely." So I'm like, "Who does that?" You know what I'm saying? And the airport, who does that? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go to somewhere out far, get my loot, get my money, get my load out. He jumped straight into the fire. So I said, I already knew what time it was with him.
I was impressed the whole time. You guys had some fire comms too. Those pinches you guys were setting up at the beginning of the game were actually insane.
nasty.
I'm not used to seeing that out of Sam, so it was really
Honestly. Okay.
Well, we had a few moments where we were cracking our jokes. It was I think we listened in at the perfect time too, where we heard just buy yourself a self-revive in UAV.
Oh, Sam, that was so funny.
Yes, you don't need nothing else. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Myself in a UAV. There's no point.
There's no point.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I did get res and snipe a guy out of a helicopter, so I'm just putting that out there.
And that was a really nice thing shot too.
It's a nice shot. And then Slay made the play of the tournament with the clutch revive.
Come on, why he's
Wait,
We saw that. We were just freaking out.
Wait, there was one thing I just kept saying. That was cornerback reaction time.
That is what he kept saying.
I'm not
over
big
and over
play for
kept
nothing.
saying.
I make
Cornerback
big play
reaction
on
time.
and off the
Yep.
field, baby. Let's go.
Quite literally intercepted him out of the sky and revived.
Give me that.
Well, I mean, you guys clearly that was clearly a well-earned victory there. I don't think
I should have talked more shit at the beginning, dude. I knew it wasn't gonna be close.
I thought you were going to. I thought there was gonna be a lot more. I don't know.
I'm more humble nowadays. You know, I'm all about my head down. I'm
Really?
more
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I hope you keep that same energy when we talk to everyone else after this and we tell them a few of your plays you messed up so they can hold that ammunition. Yeah,
Yeah,
of
course. Yeah. Well,
I'm a
I
Warzone
mean,
champion now. Just putting that out there.
Let's go.
I'll give it
Wars
to
is
you.
my Warzone
You're a
champion.
Warzone champion, and I'll expect you up bright and early to watch some Warzone VOD in the morning.
Warzone VOD.
Yeah, 100%. An extra hour early.
Warzone. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't played Warzone in so long, and I think like 3/4 of my stream was just me being down. I had like one span of like some nice shots, and like the rest of it was just me being down.
Yo, hey.
All right. Well,
beast.
guys, I do finally just want to congratulate you guys for winning. You came out, put out a huge performance, and thank you guys so much for playing.
Thank you.
It was
for having us.
All right, meeting you. It was a fun game. I'm so happy you guys performed that way, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your days. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, brother.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good day, guys.
Unreal. I loved it. Darius Slay coming in and knowing, and even the hearing that he was so confident in how Wars handled and carried himself that he was cracking jokes about letting him babysit his kids.
Oh yeah. That was literally fathering as he was watching him just win, just win.
Turn around, showing off his an NFL superstar was showing off a Call of Duty Warzone player's skill to his son and then making jokes about it. He's like, I'll leave you in his care. You can babysit my kids. You're so good and so informed and just such a person. The complete package. It was just like,
I'm telling you,
my kids. Unreal.
I'm telling you, the
funny.
world's coming together. When they come together like that, you see it. That's life and that's COD. And when they're put together like that, it's so entertaining. But I hope everyone has enjoyed, firstly, that last interview we had with those guys, just super entertaining. I love their energy throughout the entire thing. I want to give a shout out to the other teams as well.
I think we get to talk to them, do we?
I think we were just talking to the winners there. I think the rest of the guys are sort of, maybe their heads are a bit down, trying to regroup, regain a little bit. They didn't come out victorious, but I do want to thank all those guys for coming in. Of course, kind of welcoming again the Griffin brothers, putting on a good show for us here, and hopefully feeling nice and welcome to Luminosity, as well as all the other creators, Richard Sherman, of course, and my guys here at the Surge as well. I'm really thankful that you guys. We put this whole thing together. They've come out, shown a bit of the Warzone skill here and there, and also just got more of a feel for the community as well. I think that was really, really cool and really important for us.
Absolutely. It was definitely, it's really cool to see those bridges, the gap gets closed. You can see NFL superstars, pro players of Call of Duty, content creators, all three of those coming together to produce such a show is just, it's not something you get to see every day. So it's really cool to see. Definitely a new experience.
More than all of that, more than, people we've brought on today, people you've seen play Warzone, the people watching, like truly thank everyone that has come out to watch. I hope that it was more exciting than it was even being projected to begin with. I think bringing on the Griffin brothers rather as the new members was an awesome reveal. I think the content side of things, I think everyone killed it on the back end. Everything looked phenomenal from our point of view. The kit, just again, shop.seattlesurge.gg if you want this. Head on over. Just, you can't beat that skyline. You can't beat the colors. There's nothing better. I combine this with a hoodie, get a beanie, whatever you got to do. We're on our branding grind, and more than just the branding itself and the kit, I can speak for us here at the Surge. We're going to bring you guys a lot more this year when it comes to performance. And for those of you that are here from that side of things, from the CDL side, we're coming to impress, and we're coming to just put our heads down, grind, and then have our voices loudly heard when we do win. So I'm very appreciative of everyone that's come out.
Still solve it despite me, my God is still calling, still solving. Back to the Genesis like I'm Phil Collins. So can you feel it in the air tonight? The Fahrenheit is elevated, levitated, never been afraid to fight. Always down to pay the price for success. I made it like my terms, my turn. Talk about a changing life.
I know what it like to have no options. I know what it like to be alone. I know what it like to pick your pockets and not even a dime to call your own. No, God only knows. I've been through highs and the lows. I've been down, down, down before. I've been through hell and back in the